Can we talk real quick about the flipping Xbox? Yeah? They're annoying me right now, and I'm so happy that I got this. The ROG Ally says on Extreme, fam. This thing is the lifeline for my Xbox experience right now. They're doing an amazing job at putting me off my Series X, which funnily enough my camera is currently standing on top of. The Xbox is a camera stand right now, literally. I would have no reason to buy Xbox games if one, I didn't have this, and two, I didn't have a backlog of games already, because I've cancelled my Games Pass subscription since they raised the price to £22 in the UK. That's crazy. £10 more. And I've been there since like day one, so I've been using Games Pass for years. So I've had to cancel it now because I'm just like, nah, I can't do it, because it's one thing. It's not even like it's completely like a scam, because the price isn't a scam. You know what I'm saying? You're basically paying. I was basically paying nothing for multiple £60 games, £30 games. I finished Silk Song last week, and that was an amazing experience. So it's like, it's amazing, isn't it? But they've given me this thing. They've given me hope for so long that Games Pass was a good deal as it was. It was profitable as it was. They gave me the security that it wasn't, that price was a good price, you know what I'm saying? So for them to raise it now, it had me reflecting on my experience with games so far, and I just feel like I have been trained to not finish my games because I subscribe to loads of gaming experiences. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not always just playing games. I'm more experiencing games constantly and not actually finishing them. Do you know what I'm saying? So for example, I'm happy I finished Silk Song. Because that game's hard and it's like an iconic game, I set a goal to actually finish that one. Whereas there are other games out there where I don't think about like an end goal. For example, Battlefield. I know it's an online game, right? But I don't pay attention to the progression system of that shooter because I just have it perpetually on Games Pass. So I'm just playing for the experience of playing it. Same thing with other games, even more single player games. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Halo. You know, when they put Halo on Games Pass, back in the day, I would purchase Halo. I'd go through the process of playing the campaign, and after the campaign, I'd be playing the multiplayer, and I'd be trying out all the modes, making my money's worth. You know, getting my money's worth. But having Games Pass, I'm just like, you know, let me experience the best. Let me just go straight online. Let me just shoot up some guys online real quick. The story mode, this is long, can't bother to do one mission, I'll just do it later. Like, the care and the love that I put into my experience playing games has just decreased when it comes to Xbox games. Like, I don't seem to value the gameplay, playing the game as much as I just want to have a cool experience for now. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense, especially because games can just be taken away, you know, so easily. They could just take it off the platform. So I'm always just looking for what is the best part of the game to offer, and how can I just get the best part and max that out. You know what I'm saying? Before it goes away. I guess that's what I'm making sense, guys. Chat, let me know in the comments if I'm making sense and if you relate at all. I don't feel like people are talking about it or articulating it in the way that I'm articulating it. I'm sure someone's done it better than me, but yeah, I've not heard someone speak like me about this topic. But this ROG Ally helps a lot. Because the ROG Ally, I've got 1 terabyte. I think I've got 1 or 2 terabytes in here. I don't remember what I've put in here. But because it's such a small, limited device, I can take it everywhere. It provides a level of encouragement for me to just keep playing my games. Playing Silk Song was 50% of it was on here. Do you know what I'm saying? It really helped me when I was traveling or doing things to have a game that I'm progressing. Do you know what I'm saying? And gaming is an art. Do you know what I'm saying? I read a lot of books nowadays. I'm trying to read a book a week, or I was trying to read a book a week, And I did that for a good month and a bit. And in doing that, it's like you learn to appreciate the book. You go from start to end. You take time out of your day just to engage with it. You're highlighting, you're taking notes, you're finding pieces of the work, and you're kind of putting what you learn from it into your life. Like the amount of, I'm a music artist, so the amount of songs that are written just because I read a book or a chapter or a page of a book, it's insane. I've been so inspired, and gaming is like that, but because of the way it is so undervalued and placed into these little subscription and little packages that can just fly away like at somebody's whim. It's like we don't see games as the art they are as much, and so we just find ourselves in the cycle of playing these multiplayer experiences, playing the trending game modes, doing the, I don't know, the most popular thing that's being reviewed right now. That's what we're doing, instead of just like actually diving in it and trying to appreciate things for what they are. That's the one thing that I think Games Pass and this whole new era of gaming has like taken away, or should I say deterred me from doing. Like, it's made me less thoughtful about the games that I'm playing. And I think that with Xbox with all the Xbox players cancelling their subscriptions, with the price raising like this, it's going to create a time period where people can actually just focus on the games again. You know, you might end up paying that £30 for a Silk Song, and you take that £30 that you pay really seriously, and you really try and make the most out of the game. You might get a lot more people 100% in their games, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to. Imagine paying £60 like for one game, £70 for one game. You're really going to be thinking to yourself, is this money well spent or not? And even before you even spend the money, you're probably going to be thinking, should I spend this money or not? How much do I want to play this game? Do I have other games that I could be playing right now that I should really finish? Should I save my time and use my time on those things before I move on to the next thing? I think those type of questions will come out of, you know, lowering the subscription service experience for gamers. I think taking it back to just you own what you buy will be very helpful in making gamers more, or trying to say making me more purposeful and more thoughtful about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? The next thing that I want in my list, I want to play Metaphor Fantasia. Persona 5 was like my favorite game when that came out, and Persona 5 Royale, that like allowed me to bond with my wife. Now we were playing that game together, Persona 5 Royale, back to, all the way to the end. Like we would like sit there every evening if it wasn't like a date, and we would just be, she would just watch me play that, and we would just engage with the story. Imagine that, hundreds of hours, fam, from start to end. That's us like bonding, and it's like that was before I had Games Pass. So all I had was P5, and I had my Call of Duties. I think I had Witcher 3, a couple other games that she wasn't interested in. But I think we went halves, I think, potentially. We paid that money and we got the most out of the game, and it created a very deep bond. And it's like, bro, now we got Games Pass, it's like we're not really, now we sit there and we're looking for a new thing to try today. A new experience to try today. What's our Games Pass? That's, yeah. I want to play Metaphor because that will take me and her also back to the time where we were just playing through a story from start to finish, for example, and we're just trying that experience. And if we don't like it and we drop it, cool. But at least we try to get our money's worth rather than looking for the experience of just the now. Yeah. Chat, let me know in the comments what you think. I don't want to rant forever. I could keep talking about this and give you more life experiences, but I won't do that to you right now. I just wanted to talk about that topic real quick. Let me know what you're going to be doing. Let me know your experience gaming right now. Do you relate to this idea of, you know, not finishing your games? Do you have a big backlog? What's in your backlog? I want to know that as well. In my backlog, I have, like I said, Metaphor Fantasio. I have Mass Effect 3, which I want to play, and the last one I'll say is in my backlog is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I started it and I really didn't play it much. And again, low key, I blame myself and I put a distraction on Games Pass. Games Pass games, yeah, in that, yeah. Anyway, let me know in the comments what's in your backlog and what you're thinking.